We're going to be looking at how to convert time on a 12-hour analog clock into 24-hour digital time. Now, what you need to remember with 12-hour time is that every day is made up of two parts of the day. So it's made up of the morning, which is AM, and the afternoon, which is PM. So that means that there are 12 hours in the morning, which are AM, and 12 hours in the afternoon and evening, which are PM. So 12 and 12, you're probably working this out. 12 and 12, when you add them together, would give you 24. So in total, there are 24 hours in a day. And a day starts, let me just show you. So let me just go right the way back. Go right back in time. Okay, so we're going right back in time to, here we go, 12 a.m. So as you can see up here on our digital display in the right corner, 12 a.m. is the beginning of a new day. Now you might know that as midnight. So when it gets to midnight, so say 11:59 p.m. in the evening, 1 minute later, it turns to midnight, which is 12 a.m. So that means a new day has begun. And that is when the 24-hour cycle begins. So the easiest way, I think it is, to convert times that are AM or PM into 24-hour times are to remember that if a time is shown in the morning, so if it's a morning time, so any time between now and midday, which is 12 p.m. So let's say, look at this, here we go. It is 8:55 a.m. In 24-hour time, let's just switch it over here. So there's a button here that's going to change the digital clock to show it as 24-hour time. So I'm going to click it, and there we go. It doesn't change. So 24-hour time for the first 12 hours of the day is always going to be the same as it would be when you're telling the time in 12-hour time. So 8:55 a.m. is the same as 08:55. It's only when it goes past midday that it becomes a little bit of a challenge. So let me show you. I'll switch it back to 12-hour time. So here we go. It's 8:55. And let's zoom forward in time to, here we go, 11:59. So it's 11:59 in the morning, and the 1 minute later, ding, it changes to 12 p.m. Now this is afternoon time. Anything from here is p.m. in a 12-hour clock. Let's change it to 24. And it's 12 o'clock on the 24-hour time. Now, the thing is, this is the first 12 hours of the day. So we've gone from midnight. So really, midnight is 0 o'clock. And then it goes 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock, and it starts counting from then because they're how many hours it's into the new day. Okay, so 1 o'clock in the morning is 1 hour into the new day. 5 o'clock in the morning is 5 hours into the new day. 12 o'clock in the afternoon, which is the time that is showing on the screen just now, is 12 hours into the new day. So we're going to keep it as, let's switch to the 12-hour clock. So it's an hour later now. Now on your 12-hour clock, sorry, let me just move it an hour forward. Here we go. On your 12-hour clock, the digital screen at the top, it's showing 1 p.m. because this is 1 hour into the afternoon time. But on a 24-hour clock, we don't look at morning and afternoon. It's just how many hours in total since midnight, okay? And we know that midday was 12 hours since midnight. So 1 o'clock would be, let's switch it, switch it over to the 24-hour time, 13 hours to midnight, because 1 o'clock is 1 hour after 12 o'clock. And you'll notice here, so 12 o'clock's really our ballpoint number that we need to remember, okay? So an easy way, I always think, of figuring out the 24-hour time is, let's switch this back to 12-hour time. So what I always do is, whatever time it is in the afternoon, I add 12 to it. So it's 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Add 12 onto 1 p.m., which is the 12 hours that have came before 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's 12 hours, remember, from midnight to midday. So we're going to add those 12 hours on, which is the whole of the morning, add that on to the afternoon time. And the afternoon time is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 1 p.m. Add 12, that would change to 13. Okay, let's try that test again. Let's try that strategy again. So let's move forward a few more hours. Here we go. It's still afternoon because we can tell up here it's p.m. in the afternoon. Okay, so now it's 5 p.m. in the afternoon. 5 p.m. We're going to add the 12 hours that were in the morning, the whole of the morning, we're going to add on. So 12 add 5 is, well done, 17. So let's just double check it. So we're going to switch our clock over to 24. It should be 17:00. And it is. So well done if you got that right. Let's have another go. So let's switch it again. So we're going to go forward, 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 and we're going to stop at, let's try past time. There we go. It's up here in the top right corner. The digital time is 8:30 p.m. Now, a lot of you will have finished your dinner. You might be putting your jammies on and getting ready to go to bed. So 8:30 p.m. Now, let's add 12 hours on. So we're not adding any minutes, so it will still be 30 minutes will still be there. So what is 8 add 12? Well done. It's 20. So the time should read 20:30 if it was 24 hours. So let's have a look. We'll click our 24-hour button and see if it's made a change. There we go. So the time in 24 hours is 20:30, and in 12 hours, it's 8:30 p.m. Let's have another go. We're going to go forward again. Okay, let's try 1/4 this time. So we've got 10 or 10:15 p.m. That's in our 12-hour clock. We are going to add 12 hours to our hours because we're adding the whole of the morning on, and that morning was midnight to midday, 12 hours. So let's add 12 hours on. So 10 add 12 is 22. Well done. So our time in 24-hour clock would be 22:15. We wouldn't have PM because we don't do PM or AM in a 24-hour clock time. So we don't have to think about that. You would just write the numbers 22:15. Okay, I'm going to give you a chance to have a go. So remember your trick. If it's in the afternoon and when it's gone past 12 in the afternoon, you add 12 hours on to your hour column. Okay? So let's go back in time a little bit. Okay, right. What is this time in 24-hour clock time? What is this time in 24-hour clock time? Well done. It stays the same. It's 10:15, so it's 10:15. That's what we would say in 24-hour clock. There we go. Let's try another one. What is this time in 24-hour clock time? Well done. It stays the same. It's 11:55. Okay. What's this time in 24-hour clock time? That's right. It's 14:30. Let's double check. 14:30 because we add 12 on because it's past midday. Let's try another two. What's this time in 24-hour clock time? Well done. It's 18:45. So you add 12 on to the 6 hours and that would give you 18 and the minutes don't change, 45. Okay, and one last one. What's this time in 24-hour clock time? This is a bit of a challenge because I haven't actually told you. Okay, well done if you got this right. It is 00:00. Okay, so here we go. It's no hours at all because it's the start of a brand new day. So midnight, 12 a.m. is in 24-hour clock time, 00:00. Okay, well done everybody. If you have any issues or you want me to show you any more things, just send me a little message. But I hope you found this video useful and I hope that now you've got a better understanding of how to tell the time in 24-hour clock and how to convert 12-hour time into 24-hour time. Thanks for watching.